Hey guys, it is Sigma Boy 36 here again, and today this is a video request. I did do a post on my YouTube channel to ask people if I wanted to, well, technically Grayson, because he did say yes. Of course he said absolutely, so this is a video request for him. So I appreciate your support on my channel, and I appreciate you subbing to me. I really appreciate that. So this is going to be a review of the Whirlpool Duet washer and dryer. And the model for this washer is WFW9200SQ00. This is a very interesting washer, and the dryer's kind of yellowed out, as you can see. As you can see, there's some clothes in there. It's because this washer and dryer was being used earlier, and I can basically hear it shaking from all the way upstairs in my room, which is crazy. So I appreciate all the support on my YouTube channel, and thanks for requesting this, Grayson. I appreciate that. So I will show you. It has normal, it has heavy duty, whites, sanitary, drain and spin. This is my favorite one, actually. Rinse and spin, soak, clean washer. We have used this before, we just haven't used it for a while because this washer has been getting pretty clean. We have hand washables, delicate. And we have the power button, the control lock, the start button. We have a door lock light so that when it's running, the door is always locked. Pause, cancel button, like a lay wash. So what this is used for is that if you're having like a shower or something and you need to not have this run until you can set it so that after the amount of hours it's been on for, it'll start automatically for you, so you don't have to actually start it when you have it powered on for a while. So you can just hit this button and you can select it, then you can press start, and it will not start it until those hours have passed. Then we have an extra rinse, and we have the button sound. I always keep this off because I literally hate this feature. I mean, I don't hate it, I just don't like when it's on usually. I have the cycle signal. I love this feature. And by the way, if you have this off, it actually, I think it might have was off by default back then, but then people decided to put it on because they thought it was cool to hear the beeping noise. Plus, the beeping noise on this washer is actually the exact same as the dryer. So it'll go off and beep, 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 like the forward version of it. But on the older washers, it'll do beep, 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 beep. Well, not these washers, but the Kenmores, the older ones, including, I think, the Maytag. Yeah, most of the Maytag washers will do that. We have a soil level for heavy, normal, and light. And we have the spin speed. There's no extra high. It only has high, medium, low, and no spin. Most of these washers do have extra high, but this one does not, which I'm not a big fan of, actually. And then we have the water temp. This is for this is important for most of these washers because when you're adding a when you're doing a cycle, it'll actually use most of these for any cycle you choose. So when you put the cycle on a cycle you want it to be, you want to make sure it's on the cycle you choose from. I'm gonna just so this washer, excuse me, this washer is actually pretty useful. So this is a very important washer. I do not like this washer though. I want to get it replaced pretty soon, but this washer is very nice. It did give us 2 errors once. It gave us the set error and the F21 error. In case you guys don't know that, I will And we always put it on cold, and we never use the lay wash for this washer because our showers don't get cold water from this because it's not connected, unlike most washers that are connected. But as you can see, it is running, and I know you're probably excited to see it running. And I will do another video of it chiming and the spin of it. And yes, it does unlock the door after you run water on this. And I think, I don't know the last time this might have happened from the other owners that were here, but I think they one time opened the door once when this was running, when the door automatically unlocked because they forgot something in. That's actually a really nice feature, but I wouldn't recommend doing that because it can cause water coming out. But it is useful though if you want to do that. And by the way, normal does not allow you to put low speed for some reason. I have no idea why. It only lets you do it on the other cycles, but for most of them, it'll allow you to put it on low speed. High, medium, and no spin is the only stuff you can choose on normal for some reason. But delicate cycle will only have you on medium and low. Hand washables is always on low. And the rest of them are always on that. Clean washer does not allow you to put on any spin speed because it only cleans the washer. It doesn't have a spin speed at the end. So it's actually set on this as default. But I'm not exactly sure. Let me know in the comments if you know if this is on by default or if it's just whatever. But you can see that all the cycles are pretty much normal. And they're pretty much standard. Like this has time dry. I always like it on this because one thing I love is I always have it on the same number when I run both of them. And my favorite thing is I love when they double chime at the end. So usually what I like to do is if this goes off too early, I turn it back on. And I usually set it to just 1 minute. And then if this goes off before this one, or if they both go off in perfect sync, which they have before, that was a pretty cool scene. That was a pretty cool thing it did. Both of these did. It was really crazy. Sometimes after the first measure that beeps, it'll go off in perfect sync, or whatever it'll do. They'll just do it in a random sequence when they both double chime at random time. Sorry, but as you can see, it's on the wash cycle right now for the washer. So yeah, nothing much to show you here, and I do appreciate for you subbing to my channel, Grayson. I appreciate that. Or as you're known as, Grayson's Fabulous Adventures, or Grayson's Laundromat Adventures. I appreciate your support on my channel, so thank you so much. And this is the washer running. And this is a perfect start to my first ever video on washers and dryers. And I'm not going to do full cycles on this washer because I don't want to lose storage on my phone. I would do it, but I used to, but my phone just literally runs out of storage. So it's really annoying. And that's the sensing light right there, which senses the load, which is cool. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. And like I said in a separate video, I will get it chiming, so you can actually hear what it sounds like. If I have time tonight, I might not be able to, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe and like the video and comment if you have any suggestions of what other videos to get, or catches on emergency content, or other stuff you want me to do. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.